I know that last divine court hearing and petition, that one slapped. I mean, there is literally emergency personnel going every direction around me. I'm under a, what I call this, a bridge? I would call it an overpass. I'm just under an overpass. It's raining and it's not too many people under here. So I'm able to have a moment of peace in this world, really, right now. I had one, well, I ain't gonna call her a motherfucker, but she was pale skinned, but she appeared to be on a pharmaceutical drug, maybe like, I don't know, probably meth. That's what I'm thinking. And she asked me, well, first of all, she can't, violation number one, because she approached me from behind. So right off the bat, I know that was an evil spirit. That absolutely was an evil spirit, a monitoring spirit. So she is, I mean, her vessel, the vessel. The great God, Universal Allah, the great God didn't do it, personally, but has contracted me with, what would I say? They're extraterrestrials, but the great God has contracted me with them to go through a series of etheric surgeries. So I gotta leave my body to do those surgeries. My real self, my soul consciousness self, the invisible part that, for example, I don't know if it's military technology or what kind of technology it is, but this technology can monitor the soul the moment that whatever body gives up. As soon as the soul departs from the flesh, that machine, whatever that technology is, it can read that, measure it. I don't know how you want to say it. It can read that or measure it. So that part, I don't know what it's called. I don't even know where I heard about it. But yo, this is crazy. I'm telling you. Not even 10 minutes. They got tow trucks. Motherfuckers getting fucked up. They got tow trucks. They got the tow trucks, the ambulances. I saw the firefighter going the other way. They was going diagonal because it's like, bam, one direction. Then over here. Then there's another direction under there. So I saw them. Look, one just passed. I saw them going in every motherfucking direction. And listen, I'm just sitting here waiting for the rain to pass until I can move on. This is not somewhere where I would stay for an extended period of time. This has been going on for the past half an hour. It's been going on for the past half an hour. Emergency personnel in every direction. The great God said that. The great God told me that's because of the your vessel petitioned me for divine justice in such and such manner. It was on the court hearing about all of the entertainers that the great God, Universal Allah, assigned me to transmute for, basically by calling in my partner, my ally. It's turned up. Yeah. Take care of my light work. Take care of my light work. Cause that's light work, because it's just the entertainment industry, right? It's just the entertainment industry. That's like, that was over anyway. The age of celebrity is over anyway. You can't do any deals. I mean, you can and you can't. You can't do any deals anymore with Satan for some worldwide fame or some shit like that no more. Because individuals that were not, that are not a part of the 1% that were age of Pisces, chosen to have dominion over the earth. The age of Pisces earth, right? Look, that 1%, and I consider what you call celebrities, I consider they're the ones that work for them, because they're basically like, they don't have any power. They are literally they're brought and sold, right? Most of them don't have souls, because they had to sell their soul to Satan, right? So Satan took all their whatever you want to call it, life force, energy, basically as a slave to Satan. So you don't do the right things, then what does master do and all of that. But look, they're going that way now. They've been going in every direction. They've been going in every direction. And again, that's light work. Because they come in, now they come back. Every direction. Because the world of celebrity is over. Universal disclosure. Turn up. Turn up. Turn up. Again, universal disclosure, the world of celebrity is over. Now I'm disclosing that, not like or anything like that. I don't care. Listen, I'm under a bridge just so I can have the maximum level that you can even get out here, which is none. But the maximum level of privacy I am seeking. That's why I'm under a overpass. I do not desire in any motherfucking way to be some motherfucking celebrity, because motherfuckers stand in my face and I don't even speak back to them. That's just how I am. I don't, I read vibes before I interact with people, because I don't want a bunch of negative exchanges. I am a female vessel. I receive the universal cosmic energies from the negative and positive polarity. I am the receiving vessel, because look, I don't know the science behind it. I do and I don't. But one day there will be a team to break down these sciences. But these are more sciences. But me as the receiving vessel, I don't want a bunch of exchanges with Decepticons. And 99% of beings, we were programmed by Satan, the father of lies. So by default, you're a Decepticon. By default. And I just choose, I don't enjoy human interaction. I don't. Because it's too fabricated and falsified. Like most people, look, 99% of pale skin vessels Any other nation, I don't care how nice they are to you, they have genetic hatred for the native, the indigenous, who thrives on the indigenous native land, so-called Indians, who thrives here, all the other nations. So they do not have interest in this proud and handsome race, this nation, being economically free, because look, our melanin supports them. Any transaction, any exchange is a life, also as above so below, as within so without. It's a life force energy exchange as well. If you're exchanging physical, there is a spiritual exchange as well, and it's an exchange of pure positive life force energy. So all these other nations, they survive and thrive off of our melanin, our pure positive life force energy. So they have no interest in us being free as a nation, because y'all motherfuckers wouldn't be motherfucking buying the motherfucking nations that hate you. I don't even care if you are, well, I'm buying Brazilian hair, and they're a tribe of Israel. So, alright, so if you're buying their hair, right, I'm saying as some shit like, alright, everyday type shit, you're buying their hair to, you want to feel like you look better. That says that there is a lack, that you feel you need to complete yourself, that you're not complete, that's lack. If you feel the need because you need to look better wearing another nation's hair, and if that other nation was standing next to you, well, if your male wants a female with that hair, why wouldn't they go get the real thing? So it's a bit of self-disdain, self-hatred programming, the European standard, that hair it's better. When in reality, according to the great God Allah, it's not. And not, according to me, it's not. To me, honestly, the truth, to me, I feel like it's dog hair. I do not feel like it is desirable. The way that shit sheds all over the fucking place with, absolutely, I got a bit of OCD. So if I see things out of place, I'm working on that. But it's not debilitating, but it does disturb me seeing, hairs everywhere. It disturbs me. In fact, I prefer my hair shaved, period. Because everything that I'm doing these days is for this motherfucker. Don't fucking come over here. I'm warning your demons right now, nigga. I'm warning your demons right now. Arrest, capture, contain, incarcerate, incinerate, castrate, cast to the great God, universal Allah's lake of fire. Keep it moving. Keep it the fuck moving. So, again, it disturbs me seeing a bunch of hairs everywhere. And I don't like the way that it feels. I don't like when, things are wet and it sticks to it. I don't like going to motel, hotels and finding motherfuckers' hairs in, everything. Like the motherfucking towels, whatever, washcloths and shit on the bed, on the top. That shit, I call those hitchhikers, because hair is like connected to the DNA, or what, contains DNA. I don't know, one of them. But it's like, motherfucker is in your space. Their hair is an extension of them, from the crown chakra, from the crown chakra. It's offensive to me. And again, my nation has been programmed to think that this is actually appealing or desirable. It's like, no, the great God Allah is like, your coils the coils of what the European had, programmed of nappy head naps. You had influencers, beings that influence the world that make songs and reference nappy heads and things like that, perms and things like that. When, that's self-hatred. They hate themselves. So let's go on a divine court hearing and transfer right now any from infinity that reference program or reference the melanated, I'm talking about the true melanated indigenous native whom the European curse casted as black, dead according to science, Negro four-legged animal, colored, painted, stained, dyed, varnished. When these beings have the deepest hue, aka human, we actually have a hue, melanin, which some nations drastically lack it, but say that we're colored or stained or dyed or painted. When we have a hue, H-U-E, we're human. We have human vessels, I should say. We're not all human. But so we're calling it a divine court hearing and transfer. Now, I, Infinity, shall choose the negative energies that shall be transferred to what collective, to what vessels, consciousnesses, any realities multidimensionally, to and from. So what negative energies will be transferred, and record and memory and energies will be transferred to and from. This is a divine legal proceeding, petition, and a divine transfer. But again, it's not to, everybody has their own opinion on. Some people would say, oh, that hair is the so-called nappy hair, coil hair is disgusting, right? Everybody got their own opinion. This is just my personal opinion about this kind of hair. I liken it to dog hair, and I think that it sheds like dog hair, and I do not like it for that reason. All right. The same way someone would have another opinion whether they like or dislike coiled, so-called nappy hair. I prefer no hair. I am listen, I have so many positions in this, but I am in Infinity Wars. So I prefer to keep my hair shaved, freshly shaved, because hair holds too much energy. And the great God has me stationed in some very dense environments. The densest environments, I've been traveling. Because my ancestors are here. And the hair, it just holds too much energy. Again, the same way that it holds the energies from the positive polarity, it holds the energies from the negative polarity as well. And us being in these tight networks with the 5, 10, 20G, can we get a divine court hearing and a transfer? What G are we at, really? Because according to the Welcome to Xfinity commercial in 2023, we were at 10G. It said, welcome to 10G. Welcome to Xfinity 10G. And they said that the technology, they already had it developed a few years prior, 3 years prior. So what G are we really at? How close are we to the zombie apocalypse? How close or how far? Because I continually see them going up. The G are going up. And what timeline is the zombie apocalypse? I'm curious. So I just wanted to confirm that, put that on the record, that that the great God told me that divine court hearing that I petitioned the great God for, concerning the sacrifice, all involved in sacrificing. It was the list of former, current entertainers that I, Infinity, represent and transmute for, because if they left at a dimension, they left at a particular frequency, most left in shock, fear, terror, betrayal, a lot of dense energies that got them sacrificed. It amounts to soul loss, because it's a whole operation in how you steal someone's soul. That you stole their pure positive life force energy. You stole their soul. That's how they departed out of the flesh. So they pick up. That's why they are called trappers, because they can trap or they can get trapped. They can get trapped in an extremely low frequency dimension where they left off at. So that's the consciousnesses that I'm assigned to work for. And the great God said it's time now for a shift. And the collective consciousness on Earth, thereby universal law of one, shifting the Earth forward, higher. All right, so call this in, put that on the record, as above, so below. And again, it was for all involved, seen, unseen, behind the scenes, involved in the sacrifices, because it involves so many aspects of how many aspects are connected to the music industry. Everything from your courts, you have peace officers, sworn in public servants, peace officers that monitor the lyrics and prosecute off of the lyrics. So it involves courts, judges, lawyers, courts, judges, lawyers. So many people talk about the peace officers impersonating, acting like police that were involved in Tupac, Nipsey Hussle, like all of these people. There were so many divisions and branches involved in it, down to the corporation that everything is under. So just imagine how many beings this involves, the court hearing that I petitioned about an hour ago, involving the sacrificed entertainers. Just think about how many this actually involves, man. So it's world governments that are involved. Rap, music, all of that. Hollywood entertainment influences the whole world. It influences the whole world. So, look, Bismillah Infinity. Praise who? Praise who? This is the great God, Allah's show, production, play, movie, earth, everything is the great God. Great God, universal Allah, who is the only reality. Bismillah Infinity.